I actually live in Twin Peaks. I'd never really watched the show before. I'd seen like clips from it. People had talked about it. I never watched it. 2010, when I came through, passed by Snoqualmie North Bend, I stopped in and I got a picture because it was on Roadside America as a place to stop in, you know, because of being in the show. I moved here. I was amazed by the diner's resemblance to the Odysee diner in Allen Wake, and I spent a lot of time looking around or state of Washington for Allen Wake related stuff. Then I just started watching Twin Peaks. Like the entire town is in there. It's the sign that they pass by that says "Welcome to Twin Peaks." It's right over there, that area. Snoqualmie, the Great Northern, the Falls. The Renette's Bridge is over there. Moe's Garage is right behind it's on the other street from me. The Cy Motel, obviously Tweeds, the high school. It's like Snoqualmie Point where they have the video of the girls. It's just over there. It's like 1.3 miles from me. I mean, the properties that Agent Cooper is looking at is the museum. There's the bicentennial log. It's got a nice little covering for it now. I'm just like, this entire town was in the TV show. It's crazy. And cool at the same time. I mean, obviously there was places from other parts of the state, and then a lot of the filming down in California and set pieces and stuff like that. But even the interiors, like, of places are from the actual locations in a lot of cases, which is fucking crazy. So, I'm gonna have to do a relocations of Twin Peaks like I'm doing with the relocations of Allen Wake, because it's like, it's all right around me. I could do this in one sitting, but I'm gonna do it a little different because it's around me. I want to put like addresses, GPS locations and stuff in the video series, so you can see each of the spots in Snoqualmie and North Bend and around that area. I know that there's some other stuff upstate and across the bay that they used, and I'll try to get to those if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them because some are actually private property now, but I think like the sheriff's station, I think, is actually the front of the mill, which is also in the show, is right over there. And I'm not sure if I can go on or not. I think it's private property, but they might let me come on if I'm filming for something. I don't know. I'll have to figure all that out. But I just finished the first season, and I'm already just like, I'm getting ready to start the second season, which is a little bit longer. It's like 3 times as long, but still just completely blown away by everything around me being in the show. I even see my apartment a couple times in the show. So I've shown Tweed's Diner before. This, if you've watched my channel, this is not going to be anything new. I'm basically just going to be rehashing the same old footage, but for the people who are not followers or subscribers to my channel, this is Tweed's Diner. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is actually what was used for the first couple of episodes, at least, before they realized they were interrupting business and had to build a set piece modeled after this. But they had, I guess, a fire inside a few years ago and had to kind of redo things on the inside, and they've updated, obviously, a little since the show. Like the wood panel trim on the walls is gone and stuff like that. But the neon light up top, they were able to keep one of them, even though they lost one. And the actual name T-Mar has been changed to Tweeds. So there it is. It's basically right as you come in from the highway. If you were to take a right from where you would go to see Tweeds and just drive down the road, you will eventually pass Cy Motel on the left-hand side. It's where they shot a couple of scenes during season 2. They disguised it a little. I think they just used motel as it was lit up. But that's another landmark for the local area.
they're all pretty close. I mean, so prior to the exits for Tweeds and Siam Motel, if you were to take the exit that you would take for going to see, say, Moe's Garage or the Twin Peaks sign or Renette's Bridge, it guides left. But if you follow it right and follow that all the way back till it stops, you get to a place called Snoqualmie Point Park. Snoqualmie Point Park is actually where they shot the little hand cam footage that they used in the interrogation scene with Bobby and stuff during season 1. So out there you'll actually see in the background of that home footage movie inside the TV show, that's the same scene is out there at Snoqualmie Park. Now they've developed it a little bit since the show, and there's a convenient place for a picnic. So that's right there. So if you're coming in from Seattle direction to do a Twin Peaks visit, it probably would be a good place to make your first stop, because you would veer right from the highway off that exit, and I'll put a little number for the exit at the bottom here, and then follow that all the way back, and then you can come into town from there and, you know, start hitting up the sign in Renette's Bridge and whatnot. So this next location is right around where the bridge and the sign are. Instead of taking a right to go see the sign from the bridge, you would take a left to go see the sheriff's department and the Packard Mill. So they're all kind of right there. The land is now owned by a rally car racing group called Dirtfish Racing. And so when you go inside, the layout of the police station is still the same. And you can see it there, like the front office where Shelley would sit and talk is now their front office where they greet people at the door. And the offices down and to the left are now private offices, so you can't go in there and see like the interrogation rooms. But on the flip side of the building, they have some other stuff. But they have some pretty cool stuff in there. And I'm going to link to their promotional video, which is really cool. Yeah, so the sheriff's department is now Dirtfish Racing.
Not entirely sure where I'm at. Trying to find Lester, a ghost town, but this looked pretty awesome, so I'm gonna go fuck around here for a second. Right by the road, it's whatever. Looking for Lester, the ghost town in the mountains. But it's like in the mountains. At some point I'll have to hike in, assuming I'm on the right roads. Obviously being in the mountains, nothing's labeled here. So I'm just kind of guessing. I may or may not end up finding it today. If I don't today, I'll have to try either next weekend or the weekend after. Oh, that's a good picture right there. What the hell mountain is that? Where am I? I mean, it's gorgeous, but where the fuck am I? road, apparently. And that one's trying to look like a road. I'm not having very much success finding Lester. I realized I think I took a wrong turn about 8 miles back. Oh, just driving around, there's a fucking lake. Oh, okay. There's some guys back there just shooting guns. It's awesome. And there's like waterfalls everywhere because all the snow's melting. Oh, it's still pretty hard.